We're gonna be something. Should we even be? Should we just be ahead of that? Actually, that's just. What's up, guys? So we are watching the 2022 mock draft, and we are not mock draft, but the actual draft. DJ, you got the what?
Oh, you better step outside and get good vibes only.
Huh?
I want good vibes
It's gonna be a long night, TJ.
Woe's just been tweeting things I don't need to be tweeting.
I saw that he said they're taking Paolo the first pick. I told Brazil I'm not coming over.
For me, listen, I like Jabari Smith a lot. About 6'10", he can shoot. They're talking about his driving ability is questionable.
Door. I opened it and he was like, never mind. He's got it. You just walk in.
I could have said, I'm about to try to watch World War Ships.
My bank.
It's still in the fridge. Oh no, there's a trade pick feature.
I came for the bank, not for the
You don't need it,
What you got in your hand? Is that the blue Dr. Pepper?
Oh yeah.
I'm recovering at it.
Alright. Who's Stephen A? Actually, let me check out the stream sound.
No.
I mean, you might want to play 2K after.
Especially since it's also especially with 18 picks.
They lost everyone, that's why.
We lost more.
The
What,
Magic
Christian Wood?
should just fucking trade their fucking pick.
Well, I'm assuming one of those Spurs picks, maybe it's a Raptor pick?
With the first pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Paolo Banchero.
We'll shoot it out like 5 minutes ago.
TJ, I said good vibes only at the goddamn time. Give me Shreeze, Flynn.
His career is over.
Just gotta.
Oh, you hear a freaking echo of it.
Getting the love from his family.
Yeah, you're a bigot.
Yeah. So how are we feeling about the pick?
What if Chet gets picked next? What do we do now?
Jabari Smith. Don't you like Jabari Smith more than Chet?
Me?
What is he?
Forward.
He was projected first before the
That's what I thought was going first.
Yeah.
So Thunder, they're either going Chet or Jabari.
I got you know what.
She was a basketball coach. After her practices, we stayed an extra hour.
How do I see like the whole?
Working on my game. She would see me on the side, shooting backwards or throwing up
Oh,
garbage.
did you see that
Stop practice and yell at me real
76ers
quick.
on the clocks with Houston
A lot of my
about a
tattoos have
Matisse
ties to
Thybulle
my
trade?
hometown,
For
because
who?
obviously I
Matisse
wanna take
Thybulle?
Seattle
Were they?
wherever
I
I
saw it was
go.
a 3-team trade, but I didn't see.
The street
It
I
was
lived
Matisse
on growing
Thybulle
up,
and Eric
the
Gordon
name of the
was.
street.
Oh, thank God, get rid of him.
Basketball.
Matisse Thybulle is a great wing.
Oh,
defender.
yeah.
I'm a big fan of him. I love Matisse Thybulle.
I'm just like happy we're getting rid of Eric Gordon, bro. Quit eating our money.
Matisse Thybulle is a great
We'll
defender.
give you John Wall for free.
And he's young.
Patrick Mahomes. It was hilarious.
I'm,
Now heading into the
What's
NBA,
Patrick doing?
a lot more people are going to know my name.
He's definitely not Patrick Mahomes, but trust me, he will make sure he jumpstarts that organization that is, of course, Orlando.
Rockets are on the clock. You spell that?
Yeah, I don't even look. I don't even think Matisse still looks right.
With Elton Brand,
That's right.
#1 overall to the Bulls, then Kyrie Irving, 11 years ago to the Cavaliers, #1 overall. Zion,
25.
just
Actually, let me just put this story on. Why is it so big?
get the pick and surprising a few because Jabari Smith is the guy that many people
Jesus Christ. Well, look at the top of your. It was going onto your TV too.
It was?
Yeah, that's why when I was see. That's why it was so big because it had it on the TV.
2010. Now that you're here and the #1 pick, how does it compare to what you dreamed?
Yeah, I really want to.
I don't even
Watch us trade Eric Gordon, and then Matisse Thybulle goes to the Blazers because it's a 3-team trade. I'm definitely gonna go home if that happens. We're gonna pick a new team.
Team needs PG Savannah.
You join the legacy of Duke
He said,
players
damn, LeBron, this guy only got a .6. What do you do?
legend. What did your
He's
experience
almost half,
with
or he's
teach you?
over half the man you are. Barely. Wait, why is Christian Wood still here? Fanspo. There's the first one that popped up. Also, why is this stream
We should have went with that 2K draft. Apparently, we had the first pick.
140? Oh, there we go.
Before there was Coach K, there was your mom, Rhonda, who has joined us this evening. We've got
Yeah, I was gonna do it in 2K today, but the one I downloaded, Rockets had the first pick. All the picks were messed up.
Yeah, that's not correct.
Thank you so much, Rhonda. Taught
Should
the
I
game
do
when
it?
she was an assistant coach
Pop.
at Holy Names Academy, an all-girls school in Seattle.
You ready to pick
That's a
Chet?
surprise, guys. Again, Jabari Smith was
Yeah, it already came in.
targeted. He was part of the conversation.
Stop looking at it.
He won the lottery.
Future wizard.
Get off your phone.
You saw Paulo's reaction.
Oh,
He was even surprised, Stephen A.
the farm,
Turn his notifications off.
the freaking, the pharmacy people.
I'm very happy to thank him.
Freaking,
It's not like he didn't
his phone's so delayed. He just got the text 2 hours late.
What do you mean? Like what 2 hours?
Like he didn't get the text about me going home till like 2 hours or just now, and that was 2 hours ago.
He said, okay.
Orlando was saying, we're trying to build something here, and you've got to have a foundation. We've got some talent, but this kid has talent, and he's a culture builder. That's what I took from this game. Absolutely, no question about it. He'll come right in and be one of the leaders in the locker room. They did a terrific job of drafting.
So how are we feeling about Jabari Smith on the Rockets? That's probably gonna be what it is. I haven't seen anything yet. You guys already have too much guards.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Watch us take Jay Knight.
You guys are gonna pull a
That'd be some. I like Jalen Duran too. He's big, but I would be pissed if you took him at.
What about guys take Jovic? Hey, hopefully he's still there at 35. I'm down for it.
You're down for it. You're a Rufus.
What? At 35?
Oh, you're fucking Lakers pick.
The Oklahoma City Thunder select Chet Holmgren from Gonzaga University.
I was about to say, oh shit, Chet Holmgren just got drafted. We knew that like 10 minutes ago. It's also delayed because they're on stream too. So we're like ultra delayed.
You want to just put this in your like direct TV thing?
I don't have Spectrum anymore.
And the hug
Sad times.
from his dad. And his dad, of course, very famous for that camcorder.
Wait, who did the Thunder trade?
David, mom, Sarah Harris. By the way,
It said proposed trade with Nuggets to 30.
Hakeem Olajuwon was there. He later would go to Minnesota.
I mean, they say proposed. Like it's probably gonna say the same thing for the Rockets for 26.
Yeah, it must be like you were projected to go first like fucking all day and like the whole week, and then now you drop down to 3. Damn.
As the night continues.
Lose a couple
But the
millions.
journey here
Yeah, for real. He probably told his fucking family I'm going
You know,
first.
the term Big Brother is always watching.
Buy your
Well,
car.
for Chet, it's
Hey
more
yo,
like
bro,
Big
you're gonna have to get the smaller version of the car.
Hey, we can't get that Model E Tesla, right? I mean, you have to get the Model S.
My dad played at the University of Minnesota.
You're
He
7
started
inches in
recording my basketball
That
games.
I wish I drew that much
I think
since
it
I
was
freaking
sixth
career.
grade. He said I wasn't
Sorry, what's
boxing
your
out,
mustache
and I told him
result?
I am boxing out, and he
No,
said
that's
he's
a good
gonna
that's a
start
good second
recording them, so he
option.
could
Though.
show me.
I'm just gonna fucking take it to the trash can.
The fan.
So,
The yearbook.
my dad
Take
started
this.
off with the
Bring me
basic
another one.
video cam recorder.
Get him his bang.
Upgraded a couple years ago, and I think he just upgraded again. This year, some of the different TV outlets started making little graphics during the game and showing him recording the games. It was just kind of funny to start seeing this stuff on Twitter. I'm very thankful of everything he's
His
done.
dad is tall as fuck
Positions
too.
he put me in to help me be successful. And
I'd hope so.
Yeah, but most of the time these giants they usually have like short parents.
Yesterday you told me you like to stay 2 feet in the moment. You wouldn't even look
Someone
ahead
close the door.
to the possibility of tonight. Now that you're here, describe what's going through your mind.
Phantom.
Everything. It's a mix of 1,000 emotions,
Resume.
and yet I have zero words to explain it. This is, everything I've looked forward to for a long time.
So where's your goofy?
OKC Thunder, let's work.
What's out the other room?
You wouldn't be here, of
That
course,
shit.
without the support of
When
your
I was
mom,
waking
Sarah.
up in the morning, I just heard that shit squeaking one day. I was like,
Camera has become almost
I'm better off with this other fan.
Because now your son goes to the NBA. We wanted you to have this award as a videographer of a lifetime.
See, look, it says
because you're
proposed
probably gonna
trade
require
to
retiring
Rockets.
your camcorder
give it to him.
at the NBA level. But Dave, you watched your son grow and pour his time and energy into the game. When did you know that he could be? He could
I have
play
2
at this
notifications on
level?
Twitter. So look at them.
No. I don't like how there's two. Why is there two?
Unless we have fucking trade.
it's probably like so
We
Rock.
trade.
It's gonna be like Rockets are keying in on Jabari Smith, and it's like Jabari Smith's
Thank you guys for coming
3rd
in.
overall draft.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Gonna upgrade the camcorder. He says he's still gonna shoot him, of course. Chet, the highest drafted player in Gonzaga program history, now at number 2. Adam Morrison was drafted 3rd overall by the Hornets back in 2006.
So it's gonna be another bust.
He is the most intriguing prospect here because of the unknown. Especially Stephen A. When you look
Whenever
at
they say
his size, 7 feet tall,
he's a good prospect because of the unknown, they usually turn out to be shit.
he's gained 12
He just has a
pounds
high
over
upside.
his frame, joining
So did
Sam
Darko.
Presti's team in
Yeah, but like
Oklahoma
I
City.
think it just comes down to like the system you're in and like how hard he wants to like work for it.
Well, they have 2 scrawny ass bigs now. Him and what's that other guy's name?
Mo Wagner.
No,
Poku shift.
yeah, on the Thunder.
Oh, Thunder. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're talking about the Magic. Okay. It's fucking sad.
Who's
God
up?
damn it, TJ.
No, it was the Chet Hunger. No.
Uh,
I saw my watch vibrated, so I did that to like see what it was, and it said Bleacher Report. So I was like this. Oh wait, I was like, oh wait, I think it said 2.
yeah, Bleacher Report doesn't spoil it.
Yeah. I don't have any Twitter notifications for anybody.
I keep it for Woj for trades and Shams. Because Shams usually beats him now.
This is where you swing for the home run, Stephen A. This is the guy that you amass all of those picks when you see him in high school and he's going between his legs.
They just have a tall ass lineup now.
Like he has a chance to
Isn't Shea like 6'6" too?
not only a terrific
And Giddy's
performer
6'6",
offensively, but
6'7".
a game changer defensively. And in transition is where he's
Well, Lou Dort, is he starting?
He's a 17-year-old attending Steph
Did
Curry's
it show him up there?
Yeah, I showed Lou Dort, but it also
He's
showed.
6'3". He'll be the shortest.
And he's like, he's the
small
forward, isn't
Yeah.
Why is he facing females?
You just cooked up.
It's
Well, there's a-
like a mixed league. Steph's in that game.
Oh,
I think a lot of people probably wanted to see him more, offensively at Gonzaga, but he stays within his role. He plays team basketball to be able to be a shot blocker with the hand.
I want to see who they take now.
Have a face-up shot. It's really
You'll see it. It says pick is in.
I know a lot of people talk about his frame.
No.
Have you ever seen Giannis Antetokounmpo when he got drafted? I mean, I know those are different teams, but you have to give the young man
Yeah, the Rockets Twitter in shambles. So all the tweets underneath, like the Rockets tweet, they all got photoshops of Pavlovich.
there's a
Bro,
trade
I'm
to.
telling you, I wanted Paolo Ventura since before even March Madness was even started. I wanted him.
We got the 1st overall pick.
We tried, right? We were the worst fucking team, I'm pretty sure.
You gotta be the 2nd worst.
get in the gym, we gain weight. When football players retire, they lose weight. And so the difference, what I'm saying is, as a basketball player, he's going to go into his body. I can name 100 examples. You mentioned Giannis. How about KD? KD fell in the draft.
Brandon Ingram was a scrawny ass motherfucker.
He couldn't lift 185 pounds.
Who's laughing now?
And right now, they've been laughing for a decade. The pick is in for the Rockets.
With the 3rd pick in the 2022 draft, the Houston Rockets select Jabari Smith Jr.
Bang.
Auburn University.
Okay. How you feeling? I'm feeling really good. Someone that could have gone up.
My watch vibrated before he picked this, I didn't even look. And it was that.
6 months younger than Paolo
So
Banchero.
4th is the
Younger than
Kings.
Chet
They
Holmgren.
can't go point guard again, right? Keegan Murray?
When you talk about
I don't know any other
outside,
prospects
you're
without the
adding a
top
guy
3.
who's 6'10", versatile,
I said trade it.
20 pounds of chuck,
But I mean,
100% for strength.
And the reason I'm so
unless they even play small ball, I don't know how good Jay Navi is defensively.
You know what's best about the Thunder right now? If those young guys that they have develop really good, they can just trade all those picks they acquired for a star.
They could trade one of those young guys and all those picks for a superstar.
Yeah.
Owe him anything, and it keeps
Like get KD back
right on the ground.
with Shea. No, would he become a Thunder fan again?
No.
Yeah. dream job if not basketball? ESPN earnings.
I have a tattoo on my chest. It says "Forever Humble," and on the other side it says "No matter how high you get, never forget where you came from." It kind of just reminded me.
You're cold?
Making it to the NBA was
Well, move
I mean, it's
over
only
here. See, look, it's blowing against the wall.
And then it goes back to me within 2 seconds.
Respecting my name,
What
respecting
point
where I
was
came
Joe?
from.
Getting fucking
No matter
chilled
the
out.
success, no matter how far I get, just never forget who I am, never forget where I came from, and never forget who helped
Still
me
gonna
get to
come
where
back
I'm
to
at.
you.
Going at number 3 is the highest drafted
Oh,
Auburn
shit.
player. 5th Auburn player selected in the top 5 at the Common Draft era, and Monica McNutt has much.
So 3 bigs.
Jabari.
It's probably gonna be a 4th one.
Drafted player, excuse me, from Auburn.
Do the Pistons take Jaden Ivey? Run Tate at shooting guard?
The Pistons?
Yeah.
I doubt they'll take
This is
Jaden
the
Ivey.
game when I played at home in Atlanta.
Because
so
they
I
have
got to-
Cade at the 2. And,
They got Killian Hayes, but he hasn't really turned into shit yet.
yeah. But Cade's been playing 2, I'm pretty sure. So I feel like
They do need a big, but what other big is there?
Jalen Duran. He's like a rebounder, shot blocker type big.
Freak athlete has great hands and a motor.
Protects the rim at a high level.
He should be playing football if he's that. Concerns are all offensive skill set. Well, that's not really a
Yeah,
role.
he's a defensive big.
I can fit any NBA system.
Can't be foul prone due to belief if he.
So I can come in right away and just make an instant impact.
Dude, we think he's like I mean, I like the confidence.
He thinks he's like a Ben Wallace.
Monica, thank you. Senior,
I mean, that's what they need. A Ben Wallace type player.
NBA
Yeah,
draft.
but I feel
And when
like
you talk
they
about
need
the
to
skill
trade
set,
down. Whoever,
one thing that stands out,
like,
you know, Jalen,
well, the
especially
Kings
in
pick is in, so
the
they
modern
didn't trade,
NBA,
but
catch and shoot no matter what.
if they're gonna pick him, they
wherever
need
he's
to trade
on the
down.
floor.
Still can't believe the Kings chose De'Aaron Fox over Tyrese Halliburton.
Dynamic athletes that he plays with at guard. In particular, Jalen Green, and all of a sudden he's going to improve
I
his
just feel
ability, Kevin, to shoot.
De'Aaron Fox is a good player, but I just feel like Halliburton's more versatile.
Yeah.
Fox is what, more of a driver.
I really believe each one of the top 3 picks landed at the
Yeah, I haven't been
perfect
sold
spot
on
for
De'Aaron
their
Fox yet.
careers to begin.
I liked him in his first couple of years, but he hasn't really developed since.
For Jabari Smith, because of his shot making ability, because of the fact that they just traded Christian Wood, okay, he's gone, and now you got a guy to pair with Kevin Porter Jr. and of course Jalen Green. But what I really like, guys, he didn't look happy. I love that because he was expecting. I interviewed him twice this week. He was expecting to be the #1 overall pick.
And now he has to go to Houston.
Pick 3rd overall. That doesn't look
Oh, wait, getting Jabari Smith jersey?
Yeah.
That's a brother that's about to
Jack
roll up in
Green's
the
good goal.
NBA and say, let me show you.
You could have both.
I hope Stephen A's right.
Jalen Green drew
Let
off
me see
of
ever
just
read about
last year.
basketball.
But she went number 1. I went 13. Let me tell you a secret. If you don't go number 1, everybody feel like that. Because everybody feel like they should be the guy.
So even like Isaiah Thomas felt like that? I think he was just happy to get drafted.
But I do think that move with Christian Wood, moving a guy that was big and mobile and can shoot, sort of paved the way for the Rockets to say, hey, this is our opportunity to seize on someone like him.
I'm going to challenge Jalen Rose on what he just said. Stand by though. On the
This
6th,
could turn. This pick could be
don't act like that.
king of the draft here. The Kings are on the clock.
Jaden Ivey.
With the 4th pick in the 2022 NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Keegan Murray from the University of Iowa.
Power forward. Okay.
4 bigs.
Pick by the Kings.
And
Widely discussed.
maybe they're trying to run Sabonis at center?
Point where they trade this pick because Jaden Ivey was
I
one
guess
of
he
those
plays
guys
center, right?
targeted by multiple
Yeah.
teams. Keegan Murray's an outstanding player. How about a first-team All-American just as a sophomore? He knows what he's doing out of Iowa, but a lot of people talk about the fit here and understand.
Don't he
what
kinda
the
just
Kings
look
are
like a
trying to
bust?
do.
Never saw him until he went up
See,
against
looks like a
former
bust.
head coach Mike Woodson, now coaching at Indiana.
No,
And
look
he
like
went
Mike
up
Woodson.
against the
I
brothers.
understand
He
that.
shoots 40% from three-point range. He went from averaging 9 points to 23 points.
Okay,
a game.
Detroit
I like
up
this
next.
kid a lot.
And he
I
can
like him a
rebound.
lot.
9 rebounds a game as well. Big guard.
He looks like,
By the way, enjoy this.
I mean, he has good scoring stats. 40% from 3, 23.5 points per game.
Everything they did both on and off the court.
Let's see what he is good
My
at.
father's Kenyon Murray. We played at
Fits a modern stretch four goal perfection. To perfection. Excellent defensive versatility and a high motor. Due to being a man in college, he has learned to score in plethora of ways. Really good rebounder. Fluid, functional athlete.
Chris is older than me.
He's a 97th percentile in transition. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I guess that's
He's
good.
never beat me in one semester. Our GPAs, I was always high honor roll in high school, and he was always honor roll. And then
He's
I
not
got
explosive.
academic all Big Ten this year, so I had to rub it in his face
Not
a
the
little
most
bit.
gifted passer.
It's always been our dream to play in the NBA, and for me to make it a reality, I think it's big for our family and kind of solidifies all the hard work that my dad.
I was thinking,
my
like,
brother,
wasn't
and
the other
myself
guy
put in
they said he was an
with each
explosive
other
athlete?
through our years together.
Huh?
The center.
Keegan,
Um,
you become
or
Iowa's
not,
first
Spurs,
first-round
something
draft
this
pick since 1998 when Ricky Davis was selected. What's going through your mind
They
right
said
now?
they said someone else was the explosive athlete, not just putting them both in the list.
Campus, from the University
It
of
definitely
Iowa.
wasn't checked. Though.
I think it's just a
Who are you
dream come
talking
true.
about?
For me,
I think it was that center we were looking at, Jalen Duran.
the future of the
Who
Iowa
about him?
program. I think this is the first step in doing that.
Yeah, they said he was a freak athlete, and I was just mixing them up in my head. I was like, how are they gonna say he's a freak athlete and say he's not an explosive athlete?
What's going through your mind?
I'm just proud of him. I'm proud of his brother. I mean, they put a lot of work in it. You know, a lot of people doubted him when they signed with Iowa, but you know,
I think
he
the
just kept his
Pistons
head
should
down and
trade
grinded.
Jimmy
And so,
Grant.
I mean,
What they
today
did,
I'm
right?
proud.
Yeah, for the 2025 first.
Yeah.
But apparently they're doing that so they could free up money
I think for me,
to try to sign like a DeAndre.
Yeah, they
Ayton.
went Aiden.
Yeah.
If they get Aiden,
Then it'd be a good trade, but
but if you're, then that means they're probably not gonna draft Jalen Duran if they're trying to get Aiden, because then that'd just be a waste of a pick. Because
then what do they need most? They gotta be a point. They got Sadiq Bey, I guess.
Sadiq Bey played two of the three of them. Unless they go point guard,
That's what I was thinking. Maybe Jaden Ivey.
put freaking Cade at the point guard like he should be.
Yeah.
Monica, this journey is so incredible. You finished high school with only one
Well, they're
scholarship.
saying Ivy must slow down before becoming a point guard.
Western Illinois.
Slow
Ranking the
down.
high school
Sounds
rankings,
like a
he was
Westbrook
number
type player then.
334 in the country.
I thought he was
And
kind of
he was a
shooty.
late bloomer. The man
Doesn't
can
happen.
score. First in player efficiency rating, led the Big Ten in
So
scoring.
he's an
Absolutely.
elite
You heard Monica
athlete.
ask him
Has
about
speed,
Big Ten basketball, taking from somebody that played in
gets
the Big
downhill,
Ten,
and
and
can
now
roll,
it's a season
good
ticket
finisher
holder. I
around
got
the
a chance
rim.
to watch this man up
Sounds more of like a
close.
De'Aaron Fox.
When the
Yeah,
Pistons
Westbrook
traded
type player.
Jeremy Grant last night, I thought it was to get him because he is a prolific scorer.
Only 3
He can
assists.
score at 3 levels. He did grow his game from his freshman to his sophomore year. In particular, shooting the three. So he's going to be a terrific
They
player
can
to go with the
put him at the
speed
2
of De'Aaron Fox
and have
Mike
Cade
Brown
at the
on
1.
offense with the Sacramento Kings.
Because he's 6'4", he can definitely play the two. Because he
Yeah.
doesn't seem like the type of player to
Then on defense, they could just have
be
him guard the point.
a playmaker. Yeah, have Cade do the playmaking.
I'd be forgetting about positionless basketball nowadays.
He is NBA ready. I view him in similar fashion to Van Killer. I think that he's a polished product. He's a guy. and
See, when they
Lord
compared him
knows
to
Sacramento
Buncher,
needs that. Just because of all
Who,
the stuff
Murray?
going on
Yeah.
with their franchise right now, you got a new coach in Mike Brown. You're wondering what you're gonna do in the end. You can't afford to make any mistakes. This was a safe pick, but a big time pick. This kid's got
No, I
moves,
finally
he's
watched
got
the
a
last
shot,
episode.
he's got a game, and he's bringing it to Sac.
I haven't watched it yet.
We're saying about 20 and 19-year-olds.
I haven't watched the fifth one either.
God damn, that was a good one too.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
If you look back at some pictures from me when I was that age, you would not
No, are you trying to go watch Top Gun with Devin? No?
Top Gun?
I was talking to Devin. I was gonna see if he wanted to come over, and he said, "Oh, I was talking about the draft." He's like, "What about Top Gun?" And I was like,
Top Gun.
"I was like, we can watch that this weekend." Just trying to watch the draft though.
He does great.
He said he had some business shit to do tonight too.
I'm tired.
What time did you get home from Waffle House? Did you go last night or no?
Oh, Waffle House?
Yeah. I thought you were going last night. That's
I did go. I just didn't hear what you said. I was trying to think of what you said. Yeah, I was processing. I was like, what did you say? What time did I get home? Like 2:30. There was a fucking fire.
Really? Of course.
fucking dumpster was on fire whenever we were leaving. We're just in my car, just chilling, talking.
And you see some fucking.
And my friend goes, "Is that smoke?" And I look up, I'm like, "Yeah, that's smoke." And then you see a fire truck coming. J90?
Yeah.
Told you.
What do you mean I told you?
I said they can play him at the 2.
What, you saying they needed big earlier?
Well, if they're gonna try and get Aiden, they're not gonna draft him.
Well, obviously that's the plan now. Why kind of?
But if they don't get Aiden, if they don't get any big in the offseason, then they're screwed.
You got that Polo G dreads. You think he's crying because he's happy, or he's crying because he's going to Detroit?
Probably happy.
Hey, that guy had COVID just now, though. Why is he shaking people's hands?
My mom's name is Neil Ivy. She went to University of Notre Dame, officially won a national championship.
Where's his mask?
2001 in her hometown. She was with the Indiana Fever. I was a little baby, but as I look at pictures now, I had her jersey on, was in all the arenas that she played in. She eventually took a coaching
So
job
next we got the
with Notre Dame.
Pacers.
Now,
Ooh,
you know,
who did they
she
take?
witnessed me hear my name called
There you
on
go, Ross
stage
looked
on
like-
draft night.
So,
knowing that shit would
Ricky
be-
Rubio.
Yeah, they got Rubio, but he's
It's gonna be
unrestricted.
amazing.
Put Brogdon at point.
But Brogdon might be getting traded soon. They got Buddy Hield, but I'm assuming Buddy Hield's probably gone. They're probably trying to hit the full rebuild.
Then you need to trade Warren.
His contract's up.
He's a free agent now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, don't listen to that. Unless it's like a cheap.
Yeah. They'll probably have to go forward, right? I don't know about
Well,
Benedict.
if they're trading Brogdon and Hield's gone, I think they're gonna need a guard.
But they're gonna, yeah.
And Rubio. Old.
I mean, they could always keep Buddy, but I think it'd be better if they trade him and just go full rebuild. Also, is this how much money they made last year? I don't think Rubio made fucking 27 last year.
I love you. I'm proud of you. It's your time to go crazy, and you know I'm always in your corner.
Contract.
Of course, the tremendous player
It's
with
right there on the right.
in the
17.
WNBA. You good? You ready? All right. Well, tell me about the emotion.
Oh man, this is everything, man. I work day in and day out to just get to this level, and you know I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy.
Neil, I'm not gonna lie. I thought you would be the one crying. But you are stoic. But as you look at your baby achieve his dreams and know how much of an impact you had in the example that you set, what's it like
I hope
for
he
you?
kills it.
I'm speechless almost. You know, like this is his dream come true. You know, to be in Detroit, we have so many amazing roots in Detroit. To be able for him to, you know, be able to walk on that stage, and I'm just so joyful. I'm so happy for him. So I'm just taking it all in, soaking it all in.
Speechless could have made my job really tough, sis.
Oh.
Okay.
So I saw it said possesses 3-level scoring outside, but I just read the 3-level scoring. And it says must make his 3-pointer very consistent to become a true 3-level scorer. Shade and sharp.
Every single day, I'm gonna work my hardest, you know, to help my team win, and you know I'm just gonna give my all.
Congratulations, Jaden. Congratulations, Mom, Niel. Enjoy the rest of the night, you guys.
Monica, thank you. What a moment. He used to rebound for Skylar Diggins Smith as a young
What if he just
boy.
traded?
Showed us the ropes with Kayla McBride.
We have a
He was
trade to
raised on
announce.
women's basketball.
Like they did the Bridges. Was it Mikkel?
Yeah, because I think he was drafted by the sisters, right?
Yeah.
And his mom worked for them.
Yeah, and she's like,
Yeah.
I'm happy to have my son home.
Yeah.
And they kept on asking
he
me about
was
it.
already traded to Phoenix. Very quiet.
He's depressed.
He can dunk. He's working on his mid-range. He's a layup.
Okay.
Your what hurt?
Right now, pick is in for the Pacers. Let's
From
just
what?
go to the
He was using that jaw last night.
fast.
Remember when my tooth was hurting a while back?
Like 2 months ago?
Yeah. And Never had to.
Noah,
I
come
don't
up.
have insurance.
I've needed to get a root canal for like almost 2 years now.
Small forward.
Benedict Mathurin. I like his name.
Pac-12 Player of the Year.
The Blazers are up. Do they trade it? I think they should trade
Drafted
it.
player ever from the city of Montreal.
The Blazers?
Yeah.
You see the
Who did they
emotions
just
taking
get?
over.
Jeremy Grant.
The 20-year-old turned 20
They're the ones
this
that got
past
Grant.
Sunday.
They
You know,
got
his
Grant?
journey
Yeah.
here to the NBA.
But how did they get that Bucks pick?
Unbelievable loss. At a very young age, Benedict honors that loss every day with his hard work that led him to this moment in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I have to say for this guy.
Hmm?
Yeah, they usually talk about the out there. 'Cause
I'm from Montreal.
it's all quiet while the dude's walking up to the
Me
stage.
and my brother used to play hockey all the time. He was not really good. I was better than him. Dominique, he was mostly like my mentor and the one who motivated me to play basketball.
Not only is it it's protected 1 to 4
14. He was
for
right
Jeremy Grant.
coming back from school.
They couldn't even get just a full-on first-round pick.
Well, Dallas gonna be 1 through 4.
Oh yeah, it won't be, but
His dream was always to play in the NBA, just to be like a role model for me. So
how did the Blazers?
pursue the dream as well.
Benedict said it changed him losing his brother, gave him the courage to fully pursue a career in basketball, even leaving his home country of Canada. He's with Monica.
Thank you, Kevin. Benedict, you shared the story of your relationship
I'm researching
with your
it.
brother who passed. Why was it important that you celebrate tonight and make sure that he was represented in that way?
Because I mean, my brother's everything for me. You know, he's the reason why I wake up every morning and just me wanting to be the best. And that's it.
Your family is with you, your mom and your sister Jen, as you watch your brother achieve his
Slow
dreams.
up.
Don't cry on me.
Oh,
How proud are you of this moment? I'm extremely proud.
I saw that.
Give your sister a hug, boy.
Blazers.
This is an incredible moment for you guys. Mom, congratulations. Sister Jen, Benedict.
Go Jalen Duran.
Really quickly, what are the Pacers
I forgot they had
Well,
Jiggle and Joe
They have
and Eric Bledsoe.
Nurkic.
From the jump to the end. And
Damian Lillard has a 2.13 LeBron.
Congratulations, Benedict. Back to you, Kevin.
They'll probably go
Monica, this is what it's all
sharp.
about. The journey to Brooklyn continues
Sharp.
at the 2022 NBA Draft on ABC.
And they also do have Simon stuff.
Continues after this.
Yeah. Or like Sharp can. Simon can come off the bench. Because he is a point guard.
Yeah. They have Eric Bledsoe coming off the bench.
Eric Bledsoe is not even good. I trade Eric Bledsoe for John Wall.
Did they trade? Did they trade for Eric Bledsoe and get that first round pick just to take off the salary?
I'm sure because he was on the Bucks. But what did they give the Bucks?
Let me go look up Eric Bledsoe now. I see who the Blazers are interested in, but I did not look at the name. I just saw the tweet.
I think it's on the Bucks roster that used to be on the Blazers. Unless they're like a break
Oh, but Bledsoe got traded to the Clippers first. Bledsoe was traded along with Steven Adams and a 2022 protected first round pick to Memphis for Jonas Valanciunas. He was on the. He hasn't been on the Bucks since 2019.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Your pride. You gave us your passion. You've given us 75 amazing years. Thank you for all that you give.
Something weird is going on with Holy Moly. I wish I could help you, Rob. That's a great idea. The Muppets and Rob Riggle save Holy Moly. ABC Tuesday. TV's most extreme mini golf show is now sensational, celebrational, and totally Muppetational.
Think premium can't be capable? Think again.
first ever GMC Terrain
Here we
GT4.
go.
Premium and capable. That's professional
To
grade
New Orleans or
GMC.
Portland?
Get 0% financing on
Was it part of the
GMC
McLaren trade?
touring models. See the
Check the
pros
first
in your
from
upstate
5 to
New York
30 for
GMC
the
The Pelicans have that pick.
The future is for everyone.
Because Eric Bledsoe was
Be ready in a new Ford vehicle.
Pelicans,
Choose
right?
a Ford F-150 truck.
I think I know what
Or
happened.
Drew Holiday was
Drew Holiday, yeah, the Drew Holiday trade.
Yeah.
They sent the 2025 pick, then the Pelicans sent that over for the CJ McCollum trade.
Yeah.
Because the future is for everyone. So be ready this 4th of July.
That's since we're at commercial break. Hold on.
Military first responders and medical professionals get $500 appreciation.
Josh Jacks.
Follow their offers.
Noah got it in 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, last night.
You got a first guess.
NBA draft right here on
Who was
Pacific
it?
guy.
Tell the family journey, the story of the player who had the dreams
I'm just going for it.
of going
Old
to the
Kentucky.
NBA, hearing their name called by the commissioner. One of those
He's
dreams
20 or
was
19.
the number 1 pick in the draft.
Number.
I could have told you I thought there was fucking 6'4".
Right now, the pick is in.
I just wanted to get the Laker.
The Blazers. Here's the commissioner, Adam Silver.
So he's 6'7". 6'7".
Yeah, rookie.
2022 NBA draft.
On the Clippers.
The Portland Trailblazers select Shaden Sharp from London, Ontario.
No, their mock draft's actually following like the numbers. And the NFL mock draft did go like score down to 30 for the 8th pick.
This is the wild card of the draft.
Well, because basketball is more like each player has to do fucking everything.
Yeah.
So usually the best players are the best
Number
players.
7, the roller coaster journey.
Zion has a 3.78 LeBron.
Bro, we don't know what that means, so who cares? I don't know, LeBron about to go for him.
In the 2021 ESPN 100 prior to enrolling at Kentucky in midseason, allow myself to introduce Shaden Sharp, the true man of mystery. He's international. He's from London. No, not that London. How about London, Ontario, home to
I guess.
famous Canadians.
So it's a Clippers, Sun, or Warrior? Oh,
High school, Bel Air, baby. How about Bel Air,
nigga.
Kansas?
Dang.
After that,
I didn't know he was double zero.
Jumbo Jet, west of Glendale, Arizona, became a national number 1 ranked high school prospect. Next burst on the scene at Kentucky. Well, kinda.
Alright, after like the 10th pick, we could start looking at shams.
And then the mystery began to grow. What to make of the guard with nearly a
For the 10th pick, we should probably stop.
indications are
I gotta see the Lakers pick.
he's set to make
What pick do they have? Like
35.
Yeah, no, I'm going home.
I like this guy already. Kobe Bryant's his favorite player.
Canadian-born 19-year-old selected in the top 10 first since
Right,
RJ
don't make your whole
Barrett back with the
personality
Knicks in
someone else.
2019. Let's go to my
Like who?
not right now.
The guy who just lost the finals.
Alright,
Oh.
so mystery, enigma, all those puzzling type of words have been associated with you. Now that you know where you'll start your NBA career, what should the folks in Portland get ready for from you?
His mama thinking like, damn, I'm about to get a house, a car.
See me for a year, but I can't wait to get started, and it's gonna be a ride for real.
Alright, Dad Robert, maybe you can let us in on the mystery just a little bit. When did you realize that your son has the potential to be here and realize this dream?
Oh, from a young age, he had it all. He had the determination. Through God's blessing and grace and
I'm
faith,
just trying to see a freaking trade.
he accomplished
Same.
everything
I'm waiting for that
he
Kyrie
wanted to
trade.
accomplish.
Yesterday, Shane, when I asked you about the quote of you saying that you wanted to be the greatest basketball player ever, you talked to me a little bit about confidence. Now you start at the bottom of the totem pole. Where's your confidence as you start this journey?
My confidence is still, at the highest right now. I mean, I'm coming into the league as a young kid, and I just want to show everybody like what I can do for real. So
Well, you're going to have that opportunity. Shaden and the Sharp family, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Monica, thank you. He turned 19 just 24 days ago. His favorite player was Kobe.
Says Knicks still want Jaden Ivey.
Just, we haven't seen a lot of him on the floor.
Yeah, he could really be the steal of the draft considering the
Who
limited
would they trade
evaluation.
for
But my
Jaden
goodness,
Ivey?
if you look at his mix
So their pick.
crazy one-on-one isolation
Ken Reddish?
scorer. He's an athlete.
Yeah.
He can dunk.
They
He can
don't.
knock it down
Yeah, they didn't have Dallas
So
pick
he is
this year.
someone that we can look back and be like, wow.
Is Cam Reddish a free agent though?
But circumstances
Really
change
don't
that.
know.
Janae, it felt like you just described the guy that's joining us on the set right
How'd I
now.
get to the Knicks?
Number 1 pick overall, Paolo
mystery here.
No mystery. Well, it was a mystery for a
That's
lot
not
of
it.
people, including Paolo yourself, on who was going number 1. When did you find out that the Magic were going to take you number 1?
yeah, so 5 minutes before.
Hey, TJ,
we were on
that's
the
a
clock,
guy right
my
there.
agent just told me, be ready for anything. He wasn't sure about anything, but he just told me be ready. And then probably like 20, 30 seconds
First since Domino in 2019. Why is that even important? That was 3 years ago.
Congratulations. So that's how it happened.
So as the number one pick as a
I hate how they tell them before the pick. Just like let them find out when they announce it. You know.
Yeah.
But I believe one of the big reasons why you went number one is the things you're going to bring off
Like,
the floor. And
it'd
in
be
the
better for TV. Like you see the reaction.
What if they just? What if they really have to take a leak and be like, well, I'm not going number one.
If you're going in the top 5, you're not going anywhere. You're not gonna go pee.
All the guys in the locker room, but also have a competitive mindset and bring a winning attitude, bring a fierce competitive mindset, but also, work with my teammates and pick their brains and, just try and be the best leader I can be.
You watch the league, you've seen what this is all about, and you knew what you were entering into. What do you expect of yourself
Well,
your first year in the National Basketball
I did
Association?
not sleep.
And I
at all
expect to have
last
a great
night.
year. I expect to,
Oh, did you see last night?
come out and show what I can do.
Nice.
There's going to be ups and downs. It ain't always going to be pretty. But, I'm going to come in and I'm going to do what I do.
I got my 8 hours last
I'm
night.
confident in that and
So
I'm
good.
ready to get out there.
And I took a nap at work.
8 hours is great for me. Never had it.
Either I get 2 or I get 14.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Unforgettable night for you.
I'm glad I actually
58 families. Palos family celebrating as they are going to Orlando. The pick is in.
Oh, you want a mic?
Pelicans
Yeah.
picking number 8 overall. Let's go to the Commissioner Adam Silver on the stage.
With the 8th pick, the 2022 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Dyson Daniels.
Dyson Daniels. Who? Dyson Daniels. G League Ignite.
And the NBA G League's
Yeah,
team
never.
Ignite.
He's number 7 for Jeff.
What a journey for Dyson Daniels.
Not the AirPods.
This one actually dead ass looks like
From
it.
Australia
There you
himself
go.
for basketball forces another choice.
Congratulations, my boy. Proud of you, proud of everything you've done over the
Did
last
Josh get it?
24 months, how hard you worked. Being drafted is, one of the most special nights you'll ever have.
Did Josh Giddey play in the G League?
Your family, all
Or-
Australia's gonna
Or
be
they?
fine.
Oh, they're both Aussie.
I
That's
can't
why.
wait to get on the floor against you, with you with the green and gold, and I'm looking forward to watching your career unfold. I know the rest of the country and the world's looking forward to it too. So, congratulations and enjoy the night.
How about the 5th Australian-born player to be drafted in the first round?
He's a
of the
point
last
guard that
year?
averages 7 rebounds.
That guy we just heard from, and that is
That's
Josh
6'6".
Giddey.
That's probably why.
He averages almost as much rebounds.
Wait, so
as
where is he going?
New Orleans.
Growing up as a kid in Australia, playing Australian
So
football
they
is
have
kind
him.
of like a normal thing, It's a sport.
CA.
Kick the volley, handle the ball, the tackle is never
Zion.
Yeah, I
Or
played that
Ingram.
growing up to like 14, 15 years old.
Nicola. No, he's not on there anymore. I know that from photos. Alexander Walker.
Run the ball,
He's in Utah, right?
Yeah, it was a tough decision choosing basketball, football, because I loved it both so much,
Alvarado.
but unfortunately, I had to drop it to basketball.
Jose
So
Alvarado.
we made the right choice in the end.
Yeah, I guess they did need a point guard.
Yeah, because they traded Zion.
Dyson, we're joined by your dad, Ricky, and your mom, Rakita. All right, you sitting up here real cool, calm, and collected. You obviously expected to be here, but it is the end of or the start, I should say, of an incredible journey. What's going through your mind?
Man, when I heard my name called, my heart just dropped. Like, I'm just so happy. I heard that my name called, and to be a Pelican, man, there's no better place. So, I can't wait to get to work, and yeah, like, this is crazy.
I'm trying to log on to
Dad, Robert,
my
you're
MLB
someone that
account and
represents
buy
your
from me.
family, you represent Australia in many ways. What can
I don't know
folks
how,
expect
I
from
could.
him as he enters his NBA career? What can folks expect from him
Unless
as
you
he
connect
enters
your
his
like your
NBA career?
Xbox account to your MLB account.
I just expect him
Like
to
log
go out
into your
there
Xbox
and
account,
play the way
right?
he's always played. He's always played
That's
team
right.
basketball. I don't expect that to change, and I know he'll give it 100%.
Your background, Dyson, includes rugby, physical sport. How does that help you be able to play the game of basketball?
Yeah, I play AFL football growing up, so that's a contact sport, a physical sport, and I think that helps me on the basketball court, my physicality, and just being able to read the game. You've got to read the play playing football, so it's definitely helped me, and yeah, I mean,
That's all these
growing up, I played every
Spurs.
sport I could.
Did they take? No,
and
they got
to be in
Poto.
this position I'm today, it's just a blessing.
They probably take the center.
Dad, Robert,
If they take a guard, then I would be worried about DeJounte.
job well done and the beginning
Scroll
of
down
your
so you can see the.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
DeJounte.
played college hoops for NC
I
State.
thought that I didn't see the negative. I thought he had a 2.3 LeBron score.
Growing up down under. You know what I find
Ryan
fascinating
Walker,
about him? He said he models his
Richardson,
game
Cody.
around
Yeah, I would
Alex
say they need
Caruso's
Kevin
defense.
Durant.
They need a big
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, we talk
Durant.
about Ozzy
And you know,
Osbourne, and a lot of the
if they take Durant, he's gonna be like David Robinson incarnated.
tough, and he is a pesky defender,
Maybe.
a really skilled passer.
Well, the defense of David Robinson.
Yeah, he's
Just
not
not the offense.
offense, yeah.
He's not gonna drop 70 in the game.
Like I like him. Like I wouldn't mind having him on the Rockets, but like not on pick 3.
You think I'll get copyrighted for playing his highlight?
Yeah.
I mean, these people posted it.
Well, they probably didn't get paid for it.
If you're
Nah, these highlight channels make some money. They know how to finesse.
team to root for, it's the Pelicans. I love what they continue
Well,
to do.
they're probably because they're probably like playing like 2-second clips, but like this copyright channel or like this channel is gonna copyright you. Like they're
They
gonna claim
won't.
it.
They won't. It's fine.
Because it's not your video, it's their video.
How they gonna find it?
I like him
What?
a lot. But I looked at the Pelicans this season, and particularly in the postseason. And although I like all the attributes he brings to the table, when they start
Why is he 6'8"? He's 6'10".
Well, maybe if we had the volume up, we'd understand what they're talking about.
Then he went to high school. He didn't attend just one school.
Yeah,
The
this
first
is
one
high
he went
school.
to was called Roman Catholic High School in Philadelphia. You ever?
Oh, please mute it. That little girl or little boy is fucking annoying.
Yeah, it sound-
kind of sound like a little boy.
Yeah.
That hasn't hit puberty yet.
How much if I would have started my YouTube channel like 3 years earlier than I did?
You saw what happened with Herb Jones. You saw what Alvarado, what he was able to do. And again, when you bring back a player like Zion, that's going to make a player like
Noah! Don't say that!
I just fucking refreshed it.
Great, Noah. It's gonna be one of those clickbait ones because I didn't see anything from Rose or Shams, and now I see who the Spurs took.
I didn't even see it.
But let's just say I don't see the guy that they took anywhere on there.
And that's something he's going to be able to do at his position.
Listen, the wild card is Zion Williamson. Regardless, we're talking about the Pelicans.
Where the fuck is he?
How long will he play, right? Staying on the floor for more than 50 games. A point guard who is a threat from the perimeter opens up
I see, it says per source, Kyrie is 99% likely to be moved to Los Angeles.
You mentioned the G
From
League,
who?
by the way. Daniel's third player drafted
Guy I've
in the top
never
10
heard.
for the G
Then
League.
the inside.
Is he verified?
Kuminga going to the Warriors in their development.
I wouldn't trust
We'll
it.
see how that plays out. We can see the tie hard.
I mean, I want that to happen, but it's not gonna fucking
Taken
happen.
in the first round.
I hear that the pick is in by the San Antonio Spurs. We will get to them, of course,
I'll take a
because
big TJ.
one of the conversations we've heard recently, especially with rumors, is DeJounte Murray and the asking price for
I can't believe they said Kyrie might go to the Sixers. That doesn't make sense with Harden there.
Straight back for Harden.
Because like Kyrie was one of the reasons why Harden left.
I was still like, yeah, we give you Kyrie for Harden instead. We want Harden back.
Durant would leave definitely.
And I hope those stories aren't true. About Harden just getting work in practice and he just wanted to leave because of it.
They probably were. He fucking sucked when he went to Philly.
Yeah. I know, I had him in fantasy. He sucked ass. I still wanted to beat Noah's ass.
Oh, I saw his Spurs pick.
The Wizards?
The Spurs.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck?
It's this guy, number 15.
Yeah.
Wait, why does he has he's clean cut hair but has fucking dreads there? Damn, Kristaps is a 3.91 LeBron. What the? I really want to know what that LeBron is.
What if, so you know how like Durant is like supposedly like watching how like the Kyrie situation goes
Yeah.
to determine if he wants to stay or not?
Yeah.
What about it? What if they both go to the same team again?
They trade them both.
They trade for Kawhi and
Paul
George.
George, yeah.
PG.
Or they trade them for Jeremy Grant and like a first. Stop clicking.
I'm trying to think, like, there is not any trade that would make sense for both sides for Durant.
No, yeah.
There's not a single trade.
Because-
this is like for like LeBron. But like you can't. Those are two players that you just can't trade.
Yeah, no team's gonna give up young assets for them.
Yeah.
And then there's no player in the league that's as good as them that you could just trade straight up.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get multiple players.
And you're gonna have to give up multiple players and multiple picks.
And no one wants
for
to
like
do that.
3 years of Durant.
Yeah, because
Of good Durant.
you're trading away your whole team.
Yeah. Walker and the
I was about to say,
These
that's,
people
that,
about to
that's
destroy
from, that's
the
from
entire
7
comments.
p.m., bro.
He said he's abusing his check mark. Take it away. They said you
Bro, if I had a check, bro, I'm fucking with everyone during draft time.
Yeah, I'm like, just kidding.
You're calling me mass chaos. Fuck you, I said this to my friends. You get that question?
I think, you know, I was playing with men, so I think that
I'd be like, my sources is the 2K game.
and I think they just gave me a lot of advice, and you know, a lot of them have been in this situation already, so yeah.
Sohan, congratulations, Mom.
Why am I streaming Counter-Strike?
By the way, Monica, Aneta was a point guard. She played Polish basketball. That's a theme here. Parents playing basketball and sharing the experience with their children. Wizards are on the
I already saw the Wizards pick too. That's how I had it there. Oh, I was looking for the Kyrie trade. You think Joel Embiid gets traded?
Man's untouchable.
I'm literally trying to think of players like you can trade for Durant. Well, like obviously no one, but like a
So what's a team that has young players but they're ready? The only team I can think is the fucking Warriors.
Who?
They paid Jordan Poole, or they re-signed Wiggins.
Jordan, I feel like if you take Jordan Poole from where he's at and put him on a team where he's the number one option, he's not for a whole
Yeah,
season.
he's not.
He's not gonna play as good.
Yeah, but the thing is, if KD wants to leave, you don't have that much of an option. You have to just take the best offer, and if Jordan Poole's on the table, and that's the best offer for getting from the team, you gotta take it.
Well, yeah,
But I'm thinking like a
I'm
pack.
not trading Durant for fucking
I'm thinking a
Jordan
package of
Poole.
like Wiggins, James Wiseman, and a couple firsts.
And Wiggins is only doing, in my opinion, Wiggins is playing as good as he is because he's a third and fourth option.
He was the second option in that finals.
Well, I feel like he was just he was a 3 and D wing. Just sit in the corner and wait for that. Wiggins might have been drafted high in the draft, but he is not.
High. He was number 1.
Isn't that crazy to think? Kevin Love got traded for 2 first-round picks, or first overall picks. Wiggins and then Bennett was the first overall pick the year before that.
Really? What? No.
2013,
Yeah.
Bennett was first overall.
I know Bennett was first overall, but I didn't know like he was included in that trade too.
He was. Oh, he was ready to fucking bust at that point.
Yeah.
Johnny Davis.
Jalen Durant is still there. Don't click on that.
What?
The video.
Oh no, I wasn't going. I was going down.
Look at it again.
It's muted anyways. Oh, this is not a little piece.
Oh well, he fucking sounds like little kid.
I do think Davis's shot side will
He's a
have
different guy. They have different people working. I think it was just like a girl, but that had a really high voice.
The 2022 Silverado L2 fine.
Who's picking Nets?
It's the Wizards, and they took this guy. It is OKC. Or no, New York. They're trading this pick and Kemba for Kyrie, right?
Sorry, God.
My source is about to say something other than
Well, they still have Mitch Robinson, but he's a free agent right now.
Or he's either free agent or about to be a free agent next year.
He should be a free agent right now. Where is he at? Right there. Free agent.
Unrestricted.
So I'm assuming they're gonna try and bring him back. I wouldn't see why not. Like he's a good player.
They still have Taj Gibson under contract. How's that guy still in the league?
He's getting paid, so I would be too.
I mean, I would too. Like, I
How
like
would
Taj.
Udonis Haslam in the league? Man hasn't played since LeBron was
Because
there.
he's practically a fucking coach at this point.
Like this man has not played since LeBron was there in like 2014.
This just sounds like a football name. Ochi Agbaji. He sounds like an outside linebacker, edge
So,
guy.
Who's the next point guard?
Kemba.
Yeah, they definitely.
D Rose too, and
All they really have is forwards.
they do have quickly.
Yeah, but it's not like that.
Yeah, I.
You're gonna miss Johnny Davis. By the way, you can see him in a commercial already this week, living this dream. Like the Taco Bell commercial where he wears,
that was a real person? He's from the Taco Bell commercial?
I haven't even seen this Taco Bell commercial. What are you talking about?
We get to know him. The first overall pick, Johnny Davis. Taco Bell commercial.
They're comparing him to Josh Hart.
I mean, that's not a bad.
I got here one person.
I don't think we want to take him to 10.
He's sort of a food specialist. My biggest fear is snakes. I absolutely hate them. My twin brother's name is Jordan Davis. He plays at the University of Wisconsin too.
He has a brother?
A younger brother and sister, Maxwell and Samantha, who
Wait, are they twins?
14.
They look.
Having a lot of twins, I don't have to remember as many birthdays, so that's good.
They look like
I played quarterback in high school.
thinner Tobias
The
Harris.
line wasn't really that good, so I had to kind of run a lot, and I feel like that's where I got
And a
most
little
of my
bit like
physicality from. Is definitely football.
By the way, he also has a younger brother and sister who are also twins, Maxwell and
That's
Samantha.
crazy. But I think that's actually kind of common. If you have a pair of twins, then you are kind of likely to have more twins. Can you imagine having that girl is cake though? Oh, there's a whole depth chart right here, TJ.
Definitely a defensive mindset.
Well,
You can never control if the ball goes in the basket or not.
Quickly, Miles. Damn, they have Kemba that far on the depth chart. That's tough.
Yeah, I thought he was a point guard. Well, he might be a free agent. That's why.
Is he though? I thought he just got there. He's there for one more year.
I would take a point guard. Why is RJ Barrett number 2?
Okay, so this one isn't that reliable, I guess.
Well, at least it shows it's fucking anybody. Because RJ Barrett is definitely the starter.
I
Who the
don't-
fuck is Ferron Hunt? Put fucking Cam at the 3, RJ at the 2. I'd
Or
probably
you can
start.
throw Obi at the 3 and fucking Julius at the 4.
I feel like Obi's more of a scorer though.
Because he can't shoot. Also, did you see Obi's LeBron rating?
No, I don't
It's
care.
kind of busted. It's 1.24.
It's because he's a big boy.
Hey, quickly got 1.68 LeBron.
Invitational. Got a chance to see him up close as well. Can jump off of both feet and score. Can shoot with both hands. Has a mid-range game. He mentioned being a 3-level scorer. And he's extremely versatile.
I was like, Brazil.
Got Spike Lee. He's really calling Johnny Davis Steph Curry. That's crazy.
Except for Jalen.
I would give up Jalen Green for doing it. But you guys aren't in a position to contend, so it's worthless. So it has to be a team with a young player, but they're competing right now.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr.
They both kind of have bad injuries, though.
That's why they packed two of them instead of just one.
You give him Jokic for Kyrie and Durant. How about that? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, that's not that bad. Throw in
maybe Memphis?
Jaren Jackson Jr.?
Yeah, because I wouldn't give
Who's
up
their
Desmond
center?
Bain. Jonas Valanciunas?
No. It's Adams.
Oh, yes, it is.
He said
they,
Jonas Valanciunas.
they got traded for each other.
Yeah. It's Adams. So,
If they had Valanciunas, that'd be better.
Durant for... Desmond Bain's a young
I wouldn't
star,
trade Desmond Bain.
but they're going to want Desmond Bain. And... Because they're not going to give up Ja.
Maybe a package of like Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson, Jaren Jackson in the first.
I would want more.
You
Fucking
would
Kevin
want
Durant.
more, but if KD wants to leave, that's the best thing for fucking.
But
get.
he's not the one that's up in the
Who
trade.
the fuck is this? They got another foreign guy.
Well, remember what happened last time? Y'all drafted a foreign guy? It turned out pretty good.
From France?
I know I said foreign guy.
Yeah, what happened in the draft after that? When they drafted another foreign guy from France.
I don't know who the fuck they
Frank
drafted.
Ntilikina.
Oh, yeah, he fucking sucks.
He said, alright, you got me. You're 1 for 2.
Oh shit. Oh, he's not going to the Knicks. They traded the pick. Thank God I looked at Twitter. They traded it for multiple first-round picks. But the Thunder are the Knicks.
Shut up!
Oh, he's gonna be good now.
They got Oklahoma guy, another foreign guy.
Bro, just call them fucking Team, what is it, Team USA and Team World? They're fucking Team World. They're about to make up the whole fucking team.
Shay's American, right?
I thought he was Canadian.
I don't fucking know. I assumed he was their only fucking American.
I think Shea is Canadian.
What about Lou Dort? What is he?
So Gady's Australian. I know. Where the fuck's he?
I think Poku's American.
Yeah.
Who's American?
No.
I was gonna say, I ain't no fucking way.
They have colleges. Dort's went to Arizona State, so he might be from the US.
You're gonna have to like go to like
The basketball reference. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Baisley's American. Trey
Baisley.
Mann. Yeah, he is Canadian. What the fuck is that?
Jeremiah Robinson,
Aaron Lee.
Ty Jerome, Isaiah Rosie, Mikey Scott. They have a decent amount of Americans, but the other half of the team is fucking foreign.
So many times to come here, to come his family. I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud.
Our Adrian Wojnarowski, who's mine, is reporting that you're heading to
Marion.
Oklahoma City, a team that has a lot of young guys. Either way, just in general, how will you begin this journey as far as your work ethic?
I'd be crying tears of joy. I don't want to go to the fucking Knicks.
OKC is a young team, so that will be good.
Yeah, but you're gonna go to a fucking team with a whole bunch of young players and no vets to fucking guide you. And not all of y'all gonna develop. Only like 3 of y'all.
That'd be a lot of fucking languages spoken that one.
Facts.
Alright, so.
And that report that Oklahoma City using that 11th pick for the Knicks, we'll see if that switches
They did take a guard.
Taking the draft.
Let's do that.
Yes,
Let's do that.
was all
let's do that.
Jalen Rose when the Pistons had Jay Ivey just basically fall in their lap.
Who else did trade for Durant?
Emotional process for you. You've had a few
Denver?
minutes to process this.
We already said
Notre
Denver.
Dame,
Bones Highland.
Detroit. What's that
We
like?
said Denver, Grizzlies.
Maybe Minnesota?
I'm so happy to
Who?
be here.
Cat?
You're not trading Cat and you're not trading Edwards, but you could.
Who else are you fucking trading then?
You got
You gotta trade
D'Lo.
one of them.
You got D'Lo. You got
I probably
Vanderbilt.
I probably want to keep Edwards.
Yeah, I'm not trading Edwards. I'm not trading Cat. If I'm gonna go.
I would trade Cat and D Rose. Not D Rose.
D'Lo.
Yeah.
The thing is, I guess you have Nas Reed to play
Because
center.
I feel like Cat when he came in the league, he was like skyrocketing, and then he just stopped. And like he's good. He's a great center. But the fuck are you doing? Like, you know, like he should be like. How are they not a playoff team?
They were a playoff team.
Like, how are you not like a like? I feel like if
Good
you,
one?
yeah, like.
Well,
Alright,
because
TJ.
the rest of the team isn't
Ask
that
that
great.
to fucking Anthony Edwards. He scored fucking 3 points on fantasy.
Yeah,
every fucking
Edwards
week.
is inconsistent, but
He's
that's
also,
projected.
he's also a fucking.
Yeah, what's his second year? Rookie.
Sky's the limit for your potential.
Fucking
Ride
second
or die
year,
for our
only played
team. And if grandma
Oh,
live in the city,
Nah, he fucking sold me every fucking week.
I'd trade Cat and
that's it. Done and done. But in all
D'Lo
go from dropping
for
like
like
fucking
Durant and
two.
Claxton.
And Jaden, I mean, we talked about it. You're
Oh,
wrong.
and I'd give up a pick
Notre
to
Dame
get
women's basketball,
Durant
whole
and
generation
Claxton.
of women super rooting for you, happy for you.
Because you get your big,
It's not weak, it's work.
and
What
you
did
don't
your
need him
mom
to
tell you
score
right
like
after
Cat.
Just so proud.
Yeah.
It's just Claxton.
So proud. I was there.
That
when
you get
she,
boards and defense.
took the head coaching job at
Touch
Notre Dame.
logs.
You know, now she's
Alright,
here.
well, what about?
And then you'll have who's their
The
backup
idea of
guards?
joining Kate Cunningham in that backcourt, what's your first thought?
Different.
Uh,
You know, to play with a guy like Cade, he wants to get in
I
there.
feel like it was someone decent.
Patrick Beverly, bro.
Oh yeah, Patrick Beverly.
We fucking did this
Oh,
in
he
fucking
started at shooting guard, didn't he?
Well, backup guards. He's played point guard before he got here.
Malik Beasley,
So have
Beverly,
Pat Bev at point, Ant at the 3.
Josh Okogie, who kind of plays shooting guard.
That bitch is
They don't have anyone that can really run point. I'm not
Right,
trusting
fucking
Patrick
Oh, they
Beverly.
have
as a
Nas
point.
Reed too. I forgot. They don't need.
Yeah.
So instead of getting, who did I fucking say?
Cat,
No, the center.
Claxton,
Claxton, instead of going Claxton, get like another guard.
Cam Thomas,
Huh?
Cameron Thomas.
From the Nets?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want Cameron Thomas.
Who else did the Nets have to trade?
I don't fucking know.
Gordon Dragic.
They have Seth Curry.
They do.
You'll get your defensive guard from Beverly. Have Seth Curry run the 2.
I don't feel comfortable with Seth Curry starting on my team. I like him as a bench player.
Yeah, but like Durant's gonna need the ball.
We tried looking for Seth Curry to be fucking scoring the ball.
We're just seeing him sit in the wing.
Pistons are beyond excited.
Get those catch and shoot threes.
Can I get an effective?
I'm happy for you. Hey, I wanted you with the Knicks. It could be the Knicks pick. Oklahoma City right now. Here's the commissioner.
I'll be alright. You'll be alright.
With the 12th pick in the 2022 NBA
Did you
draft,
ever
the Oklahoma City Thunder selected
trade
Jalen
on
Williams
there?
from
Hmm?
Santa Clara
No,
University.
but I don't give a fuck.
He's a war, bro. We'll draw arrows to each one.
I think we all know.
Santa Clara since Steve Nash was taken 15th overall in the 1996 draft. You talk about a riser in this draft, especially what he did in the
So is that guy going to
and the
the
wingspan.
Knicks, or did they just take him? And they're just trading future first round picks.
To the combine,
It says Knicks trade pick the Thunder.
Because it doesn't say proposed to Knicks here.
12 times.
Jalen, another Jalen off the
It says sends him to OKC.
The Hornets got pick number 13. I think the Lakers should trade for that one. It worked out pretty good last time.
Jalen Williams that is going to New York City. I'm not making a promise here, Stephen A.
Go to down to the depth chart.
As Jalen's parents spend
The Hornets.
Rozier, Lamella.
I'll definitely take Jalen Duran right
He
here.
explains how his parents rivaled in the Cole Gate
Yeah,
building
Trez
blocks.
can't really play.
You have LaMelo at the 1, Terry up to Kelly Oubre is not on the team anymore.
They both served in the Air Force.
Gordon
My
Hayward
dad
at
served for
3.
24 years.
He is?
My mom served for 12.
Oubre?
Yeah.
My mom was a nurse in the Air Force. And my
Is he
dad
not?
Oh no, yeah, I'm thinking of Otto Porter. Sorry.
joined the military.
No,
as a really selfless
they're literally
guy.
like the same
Just
fucking
kinda
player.
I mean, Oubre was on the Warriors and then he got traded.
Yeah. Shit. Have played away. Chair 3.
Yo, what's Kevin Porter
No,
Jr.
Bridges.
I'm just incredibly grateful
Huh?
that they were able to, raise me the way that they did
Yeah,
and really take their
haircut
time with
back.
me and my brother and my
Oh, they
sister.
had the same haircut.
Just being
There
disciplined
he
and
is,
knowing
Kevin
that
Porter
myself really
Jr.
matters. I feel like
He
that's
looks
what
nothing like
He looks
him
more
though.
calm.
He just has hair, the same hair.
Talk about Santa Clara, and of course, the first name
Kurt
that pops up is
Rambis.
Steve Nash,
And
two-time
Steve Nash.
NBA MVP,
That's David's
Hall
favorite
of
player.
Famer, as well as Kurt Rambis, four-time NBA champ. Let's go to Monica.
Thank you,
Steph
Kevin.
Curry's not
I'm
my
with
favorite.
Jalen.
What if like the Lakers traded Anthony Davis for Durant?
1996, Steve Nash.
I mean, I wouldn't be too mad because at least KD's gonna fucking play.
Fucking LeBron, fucking KD on the same team. Just watching the All-Star game.
it's like truly a blessing, kind of a dream come true.
Yeah, all offense, no defense.
Exactly.
And KD could actually lock it if he wanted to. LeBron, I didn't see it at all last year from him.
You mentioned in your piece that discipline
Even whenever we were fighting for our playoff lives, this man was just sitting there on defense. Like, yeah, you got that Westbrook, right?
I think just being able to fall back on something, like you said, like
He's a
discipline,
fucking
and
bro. I
just
ain't
being
going to
able to be
40 series
confident in
in
who I am. I
Yo,
think that's gone a long way.
you think the Lakers package of Talon Horton Tucker in the first gets some Kyrie?
One goddamn universe.
Do you think Durant's monitoring the situation to see if Westbrook gets traded to the Nets?
I mean, he's
And
on
that's
Twitter all day, so somebody will.
and he's like, yeah, if Westbrook gets here, I'm just
I feel like I can see the Pelicans trading Zion for
Durant. You know.
I mean, I wasn't named after him, but they had heard.
Only way you trade Zion if he doesn't if he's not gonna resign.
I'm not gonna give him too much credit.
Yeah, he's actually up now.
Monica, thank you so much. Look at you starting that trend, of course.
They also said James Harden was fat in the next game. He looked fucking fine.
Okay, that's because James Harden wore fucking like 5 layers of clothes. He's on that for
You want to say this.
Caught that man when he was exhaling.
The Thunder will send multiple first
Because I feel like you can trade Zion because he's already injury prone.
So Oklahoma City will hold on to this pick with Jalen Williams.
So what you're telling me is,
Zion and Ben Simmons together.
number 12 has come and gone.
I keep forgetting Ben Simmons on
Me
that
too.
fucking team.
Whenever you said his name last night, I was like, oh shit, he is a fucking net, isn't he?
Damn, I really want Ben Simmons on the Rockets. So.
Alright, how about this? Jalen Green. Oh, it can't be Christian Wood now. You guys just traded Eric Gordon, right?
No. He's.
I think.
No.
Was it a rumor?
It was talks for Eric Gordon and Mitchell Steinberg.
Oh wait, I was thinking about big contract guys who trade. John Wall. Trade John Wall, Jalen Green.
Bitch, I'll give him away for free. I'll give him
I'll get him for it back.
Oh, it's always make the money match for KD.
I'll fucking give him for what is it, cash considerations.
I'll give you a pick just to take him.
We should have known the Rockets didn't want it or weren't going to get shit for Christian Wood whenever they offered the Lakers Christian Wood and John Wall, and we said no. For THT at first and Westbrook.
They probably didn't want Westbrook back.
We said no. Because we didn't want to give a pick.
Yeah. Well, because you guys already don't have any picks.
Yeah.
The one they had, we won.
But John Wall would have been so much more useful than Russell Westbrook on that team. What could have played big whenever AD was gone for 3/4 of the season.
Too
crazy for you?
Yeah. There we go.
Alright, let me know what they pick.
I didn't look. I might not allowed to say that on stream.
Yeah, say it again. That's a big ass mic.
Jang, and now we see Jalen Williams
coming off the board. There is another
What did you say
Jalen
the
Williams.
other word?
He may go in the first round. He spells it with a not the way you go, Jalen. It's
What if the Wizards trade
Jalien.
Porzingis,
That young man
Kyle
from
Kuzma,
Arkansas.
Are we all related?
Caldwell Pope, and like some first pick?
Jalen,
He is from
James, we
Washington.
all
Yeah.
related.
Got a nice pick from Houston. Houston taking care of.
Yeah.
Detroit taking care of.
Yes, we are.
We will see if
What
the
says
Hornets
to
can feel really good
Suns?
as you take a look at the Hornets. They've got 2 picks of the next 3 at 13 and 15.
For Mikal
And
Bridges,
one of the things that we
Cameron Johnson,
kind
Jay
of
Crowder.
speculate and you look at some of the draft
Dario
boards, are they going to
Saric,
go with
two
size
first
here,
round
potential
picks.
shot blocker? And
Imagine
how they
if
handle
Durant went
now.
to the
You know, we will
Suns
see as the Commissioner Adam
with
Silver
Chris Paul,
covered the
D
podium
Book,
with this announcement,
Durant,
the
and if
first
they
of 2 picks in the
re-signed
first round for the
Ayton.
Hornets.
Jeez.
With the 13th pick in the 2022 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets
We was talking to the
Jalen
player.
Duren
Fucking
from the
knew it.
University of Memphis. Well, they went big here, and another Jalen.
They drafted who I said they were going to take.
Jalen
Durant.
Duren.
Or Duren. Yeah.
Leading them to the Philadelphia.
AJ Griffin's right there? I thought he was already taken. I thought he was higher than that.
Well, they're not taking Jalen Duren. Remember who we said should have taken Jalen Duren?
We said we should have Paulo.
At number 5?
Much love
Who?
to his family.
Pistons?
Necia Hutchins.
Did they trade?
that's his mom, so
Yeah,
that's his
Lord
hero.
said they traded it.
Because how hard she worked for him to get here.
Wait. I don't know what's going on anymore. Sham said it's going to the Knicks.
He
We have
identifies with the whole.
2 blue check marks saying different things.
I thought
Look at
Kyrie
that
sources
shit.
just looked kind of
This
verified.
Sham sources Hornets trade Jalen Duran to the Knicks. Pistons are requiring Jalen Duran at number 13 in trade.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, what source I can't trust? The fucking Astros digging down the game.
Yes, sir. Y'all jicked us down.
How about this trade? Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson, Jay Crowder, Dario Saric, and 2 first round picks for Durant.
I wouldn't do that. If I was the Suns, no.
If you were the Suns, you wouldn't do that?
I'm not giving up Mikal for like 3 years of Durant.
I'd do that.
Durant, with all those players, you got at least 2 chips.
Facts.
I feel like the Suns are more of a younger team. They have old guys.
They have Chris Paul.
Their leader isn't old, man.
They need to get rid
They
of Chris
weren't
Paul.
e-
That's what they needed.
They weren't even a playoff team until Chris Paul got there.
I'm thinking more like the Devin Booker window. Booker is going to be in the league for like another 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges is a defensive player of the year candidate. He fits that team better than Durant.
But it's Durant.
It is Durant. But you're also going to give it Bridges, Jay Crowder,
But,
and who?
okay, think about like this, okay? If Chris Paul retires in the next 2 years, the Suns aren't going to be a championship team.
They won't, but they could find. It would be
Especially
easier.
if Ayton leaves.
They already. The rest of the roster is built up pretty solid now. Before they had Paul, what was Ayton, like a second year player?
Yeah. But Ayton might leave. And if Ayton leaves, you're going to need Durant.
Well, let's see what happens with the Ayton situation.
I would trade for Durant. I love Mikal Bridges, but I would trade.
I just feel like Mikal fits that team perfectly.
He does.
I wouldn't mess with the formula.
So does another shot creator because they weren't making shit in that last game.
If you could do that trade without Mikal, then yes. But I'm like, I don't
They're
want
gonna ask for
Mikal.
like Booker then.
I'll give him Ayton.
I would give him Ayton too.
Yeah. Give him Ayton. And what was the other piece of Jay Crowder and who?
Cameron Johnson and
Yeah.
Dario and 2 picks.
Yeah, I'll do that without Bridges. I'd rather keep Bridges than Ayton. At least for that team.
Just getting started. Keep working.
I would give.
Just getting started.
I would take back Cameron Johnson.
Is it a 3-team trade?
If I'm giving Ayton, I'd want to keep Cam Johnson. Because he's young.
He's like 26, 27 million now.
Well, compared to fucking Jay Crowder and Dario, he's young.
Oh yeah. But Cam Johnson's about to get paid too. I think he's up for a contract soon.
Someone else said breaking talks to acquire Durant, Kyrie, Lillard, Anthony Davis, Zion, Donovan Mitchell, and Beal for Omer, Yurt Seaman, and a 2nd round pick.
It sounds about right for Heat fans. Heat fan.
It's that hoe from what's the ESPN show? Fucking Dan Lebatard.
Well, the Knicks are trading Kemba to Detroit. That's their point guard. Didn't they just draft a guard though? With the 5th pick? Jaden Ivey? What the fuck are they doing? They want Kemba to mentor him? Break his fucking jump shot before he even gets to the league?
Number one, I don't know why you rubbing it in like that. I got that. You ain't got to do that. That's number one. Number two, Charlotte traded this pick. I think that we got to pay attention to from
That's cap. That's fucking cap. That's cap. That's cap, Noah. Well, I can't spell Brooklyn.
protection, activity, athleticism, you know, an NBA body. You need all of those different things. If you're Charlotte, I understand they're trying to figure out who their coach is going to be, and we get all of that. But I'm of the mindset that a talent like this, you better have a damn good reason why you traded this.
What if you're the Heat?
It's Katie and fucking Seth Curry on that bitch.
If the Heat trade for Durant, so I feel like the Heat.
They'd have to give up Hero.
After Butler leaves, they're not going to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
So you
The Heat would be a team.
Huh?
The Heat would be one of the teams.
Yeah.
It's just now it's the East situation. Do you want to trade him to the East where you're going to have to compete against him?
Well, after you trade away Durant, you're not going to be a contender.
There it is. That's the picture I was looking at. Oh, pass by. Here's the last picture.
Oh, fucking Joe Harris on here.
Look at Joe
I'm
Harris.
surprised they got Ben Simmons to
I
take
keep
the
forgetting
picture.
Ben Simmons is there.
That's why I just said. I said, oh, wow, look at this.
I'm surprised his freaking back was naked on that picture.
Maybe they did that.
Little
He
too
said,
soon.
he said, with the, what is it, like, 15th pick? And then he went back to the normal.
Ochi, that's the football player I was talking about.
Ochai Abagai. Yeah, I pronounced it right. Don't
Yo, if he bulked up, he could actually be a fucking filthy defensive end.
So can half the players this damn draft.
That could be a fucking wide receiver.
Because he's 215 and he plays basketball every day. Imagine if he was playing football, he could get up to like 235, 240. No, the guy that just got drafted. Ochi. I'm really just having this guy as a football player in my head.
Probably because somebody that name just looks just like that was just drafted not so long ago.
Yeah, the Ravens guy.
What were we just talking about with Durant? Oh, the Heat.
Yeah, it'd be,
Zero and Bam probably.
now that'd be too much.
I'd want to keep Bam, but I think they
That's the thing about the Durant trades. You're not trading Bam because that ruins your odds of winning a championship, even if you get KD.
Yeah, but like, what if you get Claxton? But they have Precious Achiuwa still, right? Isn't he?
If I'm trading that, they gotta be like Hero, Duncan. They had another good young guy, right? Omar, you're 7.
If I'm Miami and they ask for Hero and Bam,
I think that's it now.
Just a hard worker. He just, I mean, puts so much work. I know.
is that Kyle Lowry?
Lowry was buns last year.
Yeah. Okay, what if it's like Kyle Lowry, Hero, and like Precious Achiuwa?
That I'll be more intrigued with.
Yeah.
I'd rather get rid of the picks than lose them.
And then the Nets starting lineup would be Ben Simmons, Hero, fucking Joe Harris.
It'll probably be Lowry,
Lowry,
Hero, then
Hero, Ben Simmons,
Power forward, center.
Nicholas Claxton.
Fucking Sharp or whatever his name is. Who else is their other big? LaMarcus Aldridge?
Yeah,
Blake Griffin? Yeah, now I think the Nets say no to that one.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They would need Bam in return. And then that would be I feel like that'd be a pretty good team with if they had Hero, Ben Simmons, and Bam.
Yeah, but who would be the Heat's interior protector? I feel like the Heat also built up a solid defensive team.
They both can play defense.
Not interior.
I mean, Durant's big enough.
He's big enough, but he ain't playing no fucking lockdown center type defense. I was say trade for Rudy too. They trade Tyler Hero and Bam for Zeke,
What if they
KD,
traded
and then trade
Rudy
Kyle Lowry for
Gobert
Rudy.
and some picks for Durant?
Jazz
When did you
are
say that?
invincible. I just said that Brazil's face.
When did you say
Right at
that?
it. I said, do you think the Jazz are invincible?
I think the Jazz need to blow it up.
New York Knicks acquired Jalen Duran.
So Mitchell Robinson the gun, ain't it?
PNC Bank believes that if a pair of goggles can help your backhand get better, then your bank should help you budget even better.
Oh, the Pistons are trading the first round pick that they got into the trade for
PNC Bank. One way we're making
Kemba.
a difference.
Can I help you? We'd like to buy 8,000 windfall tickets. Gotta help you first. I found this loophole with a lot of hidden secrets.
Do you think Brazil really wants him?
We run a betting club at school. Yeah, to get running. It's over. You're really gonna let a college kid take all this work from you? Look at you guys, it's like, oh.
You're welcome to take something for the road. Maybe a juice box.
I thought you went to the dentist already.
It's $218. Not even
Come in every day,
just
put in the work, put in the hours, and one day,
the roof canal's like
that's how to
$2,000.
open mine.
Oh yeah, those pictures are expensive.
Nah. Boy,
Bro, I got my wisdom teeth pulled. Thank God I have insurance and it was only like $400, but that surgery is expensive as fuck.
I mean, I could talk to I took ibuprofen before I got here. That would cheat me out. I fucking went up to a fucking forest fire with a squirt bottle.
No one took drugs. Did you hear that?
Bitch, I've been taking them for the past like couple days.
But you won't do weed.
Bitch, I'll smoke a joint if it makes this bitch go away.
It would.
It'll probably help. It
Hard.
won't go away forever, but it go away for today.
It's my melatonin basically. Because whenever I was sick and I didn't smoke at all, like
Bro, I took
couldn't sleep
fucking
that night.
3 things and all I had to fucking do things. I still couldn't do that.
I mean melatonin, it's
I mean, it's not pain relief. I just thought maybe if I fucking make myself drowsy enough, I'll go to sleep. That's still crazy. I can only take 6 ibuprofen a day. Mark, you have to fucking learn it.
TJ, can we advance to next user pick?
Hey, we're almost there. Fucking
What? I'm ready. I'm done watching that.
I was just waiting for that 35.
Why? You're gonna get a guy you never even heard of.
It'd be interesting. Give us some hope. We're getting Nikola
How'd you get
Jovic.
traded?
We're getting Jovic. I mean, if we traded for Kyrie, fine.
I'm not trading a second round pick for Kyrie.
That'd be part of the trade, okay?
Fucking 15, 16? I don't know.
My dad's a gastroenterologist and my mom's a retired nurse.
And we're 2
I have
away.
2 sisters, Victoria and Elizabeth.
Who you feeling, Noah?
Elizabeth is 28.
I don't know.
Ty Ty Washington Jr.?
Last time we did this shit, we got, what was it, offering.
Sengun.
AJ Griffin.
I played basketball when
Shooting
I
guard.
was 5 years old. Obviously, my sister was playing basketball,
We're trading.
so I had a lot of basketball influence in that sense. Elizabeth's been a great resource for me. I talk to her all the time. So
Favorite food, chicken Alfredo. Why do I need to know this?
process and just like her lifestyle.
I don't know if you can fucking score the basketball or not.
Yo, Trino Alfredo busting though.
Charlotte gets their big man, the ACC Defensive Player of the Year, becoming the 5th Duke
Yeah,
center
that
to be
dude's
drafted in
massive.
the 1st round. Time now for tonight's Player Spotlight, brought to you by Google Pixel. Let's go to Monica McNunn.
Thank you, Kevin. As Mark sits down next to his big sis, Elizabeth, you talked about her paving the way and setting the example.
TJ, only 3.5 hours in your 23.
And what?
Only 3.5 hours in your 23.
I can't even put into words. It's everything. You know, just to be here, selected by Charlotte, you know, really excited for the opportunity, and I can't wait.
Elizabeth, your brother made it. Janae Stone told the story earlier that you, at one point, you weren't sure if he was going to take basketball seriously. He made it. What's that like for you watching him, knowing that he was following your lead?
It's amazing. You know, he supported me from the beginning, even before he really knew he was watching. And I'm just really proud of him. You know, he's put the work in. He's believed in himself. And I just can't be prouder of him.
What's the record between the two of you currently?
Williams and his sister.
And by the way, happy birthday, Elizabeth. It's her birthday. Brother gets drafted. How special. Elizabeth and I just played against each other 48 hours ago.
Wow,
And
that's
she was so excited about this opportunity to be here. And honestly, we're here because of Title IX. But Mark, I mean, the NBA is
Oh, you
getting
played
a
at
special
Jiu-Jitsu?
talent. This guy's a rebounder. He's a rim protector. He's got a 7'7" wingspan. He's a lob threat. He's from Duke. He's smart. He has great pedigree. I'm just so happy for my brother for another mother.
And he gets to play with LaMelo Ball, a guy that loves to advance the basketball and make the people around him better. And as a defensive anchor, that's exactly what they need. Some of the biggest games this season offensively were against the Charlotte Hornets. They
Yeah,
need
no,
that
I got 4 big ass giant white spots on my fucking
like
shirt.
this. I'm like, you know,
Where you going?
Banchero, these boys, Keelan, these boys, Griffin. I'm like, I said,
Brazil got aimed better.
this kid is special.
But he missed his face.
I go back to the days when I was
Big
at
ass spots on my
Georgetown
shirt.
in '85, and I'm looking at guys when you're big, play big. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at this guy right here, the way he rim protects. I mean, you had guys that were thinking twice, 3 times about putting up a shot when he's in the vicinity. That's what you want if you're in Charlotte, because they were poor defensively. They could be a lot better. There's no question about that. And he buffers that in a very significant way. Clearly he has hands to block shots, but the one thing, Stephen, that he can do, he can catch in traffic, and he can finish. He did shoot over 70% from the floor, 1 or 2
72?
D1.
72% of the field. Oh my goodness.
By the way, first player with 50 points and 15 blocks around to a Final Four appearance since Anthony Davis in 2012. Yeah. So he has the soft hands, by the way. You brought up playing against Elizabeth just 48 hours ago. You got a game tonight, and she's here with us.
I know, but sometimes it's great to have the opportunity to
She
showcase,
skipped her
especially
game.
for the women's game, myself as an analyst and herself as a sister. and
Probably getting
brother.
paid more there than in her game.
Silver still working as well as the president. Here's the boss.
He's so funny.
The 16th pick in the 2022 NBA draft.
I didn't even know the WME was active right now.
AJ Griffin from Duke
They're doing their All-Star game right now.
Really? She's missing the All-Star game to do the draft?
If you used to get one, then you still make it. You don't play.
Player in the top 16. Paolo Banchero went number 1 overall to Magic.
They're one of the Bulls.
AJ Griffin coming from a basketball family. Dad Adrian played for
Either
5 different
Vucevic
teams. Starter
or
in the 2006
one of
finals for
3
the
of
Mavericks.
Levine, Patrick Williams.
Isn't he supposed to be like Lehman's or something?
He's a sign and trade option. I mean, like, that's totally possible.
Even though that, I dance on it a lot. I use TikTok more, my faith in God. What's up, TikTok? It's your boy AJ. Hey, TikTok, back here with another word. It's
Why
for
does he have
anyone who's
20.2
struggling.
likes?
Basketball continue just so far behind, that's something that you can take with you for the rest of your life. I went through struggles and pain, early in life. I was at my weakest moments in life, but he was right there to pick me up. As a Christian, you might see different as a negative
Yeah, that's from the Chris.
but we should see that sometimes as a
Christian
Christian.
Woodford.
That's what I want to use for my platform.
Mature young man, and as I mentioned,
More than
his
48k
dad,
followers on
Adrian
TikTok.
played 5 different teams in the league.
I feel like that's not that impressive.
2006 in the finals for the Mavericks. Now an assistant for the
Because you have
Raptors,
people with
by the
millions
way.
of followers on
His
TikTok.
idol is Jimmy Butler, who his dad once coached. His brother Alan played for both Illinois and Syracuse, and then sister Aubrey's a member of the UConn Huskies. Monica has much more.
Kevin, I love that segue. I just said to AJ, you're that AJ. I know your sister Aubrey at UConn. All right.
Yeah, I have the Fall Guys downloaded already.
Played 10 seasons in the league. Your
But I
brother,
should have my Switch. It looks
you're
awful.
here at sort of the
I don't have it yet. I
beginning
want to download
of the
it.
pinnacle of the greatest
Start with
league of
them, or-
basketball. What's going through your mind?
We'll take me
Man,
all
my
day.
emotions, man.
I was gonna do it on my
It's
Xbox.
surreal,
When does it come out on Xbox?
Excited, it's ready to get to
Oh,
work.
shit.
It's out and everything.
I downloaded it after this.
Shout out to
You
ATL,
get down
man.
on Fall Guys to play with this.
Well, gather yourself a little bit and check out this
Yeah,
video.
it's free and crossplay.
PG-13
I was playing on Switch
here.
today. That shit
Wanna
was
send a
terrible.
Special shout out to a little
Download it on your PC.
AJ
Oh, I am when I get back. But I'm like, fuck, I don't have a PC, so I download my Switch and I was like playing today. I won my first game. Those kids are ass. And then I got newbie on the next like 3 matches.
Just live in it, man.
But now there's like squad games you can do.
Look forward to these
So, get like
ISOs
us 4 on
on
a
the
team.
wing.
First
Yeah,
before.
you're in deep waters now.
If he ever fucking gets the
I thought he didn't want to download it.
Tell him to start right now.
You gotta get a little of that.
The bitch is still downloading one. Goes to try to download it today.
Hey,
I know he's trying to download Fallen Order, but it's already downloaded.
Yeah, he's already playing.
It took him a couple of days.
Hmm?
I don't think so.
Love the Lord. That's what I'm most important. Importantly, I'm more proud of that than anything. Just the man
I
that
think
he
it's
is.
too late in the draft for Kyrie
He's
to
a
be
great
traded.
ball player. He's going to only get better. 18 years old. You know, he doesn't
He's
turn
running for
19
the
till the
second
end of
round,
August,
fucking-
but you know, he has the full package to put on the floor. Obviously, he can shoot the ball. He's versatile, so he's definitely a really good pickup for ATL. I'm happy he found a home.
Both of you guys seem tremendously grounded, AJ. And even though this is a tremendous success and blessing, I know you're probably someone who subscribes to the idea that to whom much is given, much is
Chicago.
What is this next
The
chapter
fucking
gonna
theoretical
look like?
theories, I don't know. Fucking saying all
Like when like Levine's on the Rockets.
Oh, fuck no. I don't want to trade him.
Best foot forward.
You wouldn't want to trade him?
Whatever life throws at you.
I can't keep defending this man's actions.
I can't even explain, I'm at a loss of words, So I'm just really
Vince
excited
going to
to
Lakers anyway.
go home with ACL right now.
Everyone always wants to go to the fucking Lakers.
AJ, congratulations on being drafted in the 2022 draft class. Back to you, Kevin.
Monica, thank you so much. The young man can shoot. When he's on the floor, he's healthy.
But I'm leaving after it does.
That's
Well,
perfect.
we got the 26, pick 2.
Give a fuck.
That's your Christian Wood replacement.
That's what we got. Fucking Usman Garuba, UFC fighter.
He also plays above the rim. And now you supplement a weakness in theory for the
I know
Look at their wings.
none of these players. I know Jaden Hardy.
I seen that Beachum guy. I know Jovic.
I know Keels.
Honestly, I'm just hoping Jovic falls to the Lakers.
This guy can defend. He's willing to get physical. But again, 45% shooting from three-point range. Why? Because you need a secondary scorer to Trae Young. So that was incredibly important.
Let's see if he's on here.
I was looking. He said his dad wanted him to stay in school and he disagreed. That's the extent of what that article said. So I don't know if he's declared for it or not.
He's got that kind of support system. I think it's going to be really helpful to his growth, and it can only help the Atlanta Hawks moving
Just
forward.
looking secretly at fucking 10-day contract. Right? 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan.
Can you say this name? Yeah, I can.
Jonathan?
Yeah. What about the other two?
No.
Ibawo, Dianco, Bataji.
Players drafted in the first round.
Not good.
So you're not getting a lot of touches, and when you do, you better take
Only
advantage of
60
that.
picks.
We saw that in that system as a freshman.
Absolutely. And
Yo, AJ Green's in this draft.
people understand that Trae Young can get you third, but he also one of the league leaders.
Right.
He's actually a dual threat. He'll share
No way that's his first name.
A guy like this who can move, who can spot up and knock down shots
Huh?
is going to
His
make a
guy's
huge
name.
impact.
The absolute
Clock
ideal
out?
situation.
His name's Kakyat.
Is a special
K-O-K-Y-A-T.
He embraces challenges. He shows up when the lights are brightest, not just when they're not. And more importantly, he's one of those guys that will trust his teammates.
Scottie Pippen Jr.
And he will trust you. And he
Kid?
will feed
Oh, that's
you.
how I said
This is a great
Kenny
situation.
Lofton Jr.
Was in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And speaking of the Hawks,
You see it?
Or Kenneth Lofton Jr. Me and Cody were talking, or I think, I forgot who, but we saw that name. Like, that's gotta be like Kenny Lofton's son, right? Oh yeah, Cody brought him up because he's like some hefty ass motherfucker.
John Collins and the trade rumors.
He's fucking 275.
Yeah, he's some hefty ass motherfucker.
Oh, I've seen him before.
Yeah, Cody was like, I saw this guy before. His name's Kenneth Lofton Jr. and he was calling him Kenny Lofton's son. And we looked it up and it was in his son.
NBAs have to lose so much money to leave their current teams.
He's projected 38 to undrafted.
Not only in the team but in the community.
I feel like I've seen this name.
Build around him to keep him happy, and we saw what Luka did this year as he advanced with the Mavs. Again, I want to remind everybody, Trae Young did that last year. This is the kind of player that'll help them bounce back.
Make sure that we're
What's
honest
Scottie
about the
Pippen
Atlanta
Jr.'s
Hawks here. They went to the
comparison?
Eastern Conference Finals this season.
Where's that man at too? I thought he was supposed to be here too.
Yeah.
He
Took
is.
it for granted.
Where-
That's
where is
success.
he?
And they were in a great
Yeah,
situation.
68 projected.
God
Projected
damn.
undrafted.
Kofi Cockburn.
You know the father-son duo are never great.
Ron
Either
Harper.
One's good and the other's bad.
Who?
Tyree Eason.
Again, who?
He's forward.
Ron Harper's son's in the league too now? Also, these are
hear what he said? He was not projected to be a first rounder. I'm leaving.
TJ,
We took him at 17.
He's projected over here. He's 16th on this one. Let's see. Okay, and also it's community scout reports. So we're trusting what other people think. Like some random guy on Reddit.
As Tariq walks onto the stage after hearing his name called, there will be
Lax, refined feel, and apparently in the workout setting. The lack of feel is being exposed. Only drives to get to his right hand, so he'll need a removal left hand. Crazy. So it's gonna be easy to defend him. Just guard the right side of his body. He can't shoot with his left.
It's like David. Make all your shots. You know, it's like when it's going to call you peso. Just see the sacrifices that she gave for me and my brother
shot was
while I was younger. And growing
Turn
up
the
in
stream
life.
off.
I was strong for that note. So it's
Nicknamed him Peso.
It's all Peso Easton.
Shot was money.
Is he even Spanish? Even like a little bit?
Probably not.
This is my little brother Tega.
And your little brother Tega, okay, family of T's.
Maybe you come back one day.
You gave your baby Peso. Well, Tara, you're now big Peso as you start your NBA journey. I saw you get emotional.
How the fuck did they buy all these like diamond shit before they even like get drafted? Like,
Who's giving them contracts?
Me and my mom have been through.
who's giving these kids a loan?
Just someone who's been in my corner since day one. Someone who's pushed me. Someone who's, truly made me the man I am today. And I'm forever.
Can you imagine if they actually did take out a loan and like some dude's like, oh, I'm getting drafted first overall or like first round, doesn't even get drafted.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they would like look up his name or some shit.
Alright, TJ. Don't forget your tequila bottle.
Around where?
Yeah.
Taco Cabana?
That is the bourbon.
By the way, he's been described as someone who has a massive chip on his shoulder for always being overlooked.
You already did.
TJ, where's my head? Is that Garza?
Oh yeah.
As we
So you're coming
celebrate
to you're holding
the
this.
Duke Class 3 Blue Devils off the board so
Oh
far.
yeah, no, hold that.
Fucking alcoholic.
What? Hold on. Wait a second. Clients think you need, so you're going to complete the mission for our opportunity. I'm not capable of doing this. I don't want to be you anymore. One more time. Get a good grab on you. All right, I'm ready. There's handles. Why do you say grab the handles behind you from the beginning? Rated PG-13. As electric vehicle driving becomes quieter, so do our tires. Ion. Electrified Hanguk Tire, official tire of Major League Baseball.
Ready, set, boom! The final straw is a game of gravity versus greed. That sounds crazy, right? Let's go. The final straw for your Sunday joy.
Some things just go together, like Saturday mornings in cartoons. Sunshine and roses. And Spectrum Mobile and Spectrum Internet. Great by themselves, but built to work together so you get crazy fast speeds and even more advanced security. So you get fast speeds when you're out and faster, more secure connections at home. Because they're made to go together, like socks and sandals. Sounds like a cool dude.
He's not.
For fast speed and more security, get Spectrum Mobile and Spectrum Internet together.
Number one cheese.
11 days, 75 games, all 30 See the stars of tomorrow take the court for the first time at the NBA 2K23 Summer League from July 7th to the 17th. Tickets and experiences on sale now at NBAevents.com. Okay, right now the Bulls are on the clock. With the 18th pick, let's go to the podium and Commissioner Adam Silver.
With the 18th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Dalen Terry from the University of Arizona.
Terry's creativity on the defensive end of the court earned him a spot on the Pac-12 All-Defensive First Team. That same creativeness also helps him in his other passion in life.
Where'd it go?
If I wasn't in the NBA, I'd probably be like entrepreneur. In my clothing line, publicly private, first and main.
Oh, it's on this screen.
It kind of describes me. I feel like being a basketball player. Some people kind of have a misconception that I'm like really public. If you really know me, you know I'm a real private person, so publicly private. My fashion taste probably came from my mom. She used to always wake me up and try to put me in crazy outfits. Like I always want to put my little pizzazz on it, but she definitely like put the crazy colors and just me not caring. Like I could have the weakest outfit in the gym and I'm gonna be the most confident. Me with the best outfit and I'm the most confident, that's just like a crazy combination.
Terry, one of 6 major conference players last season with 250 points, 150 rebounds, 125 dimes, and 25 steals. He's labeled and he loves the label as being the glue guy. Here, specifically, what you saw with Arizona, he's going to bring that
Pick number
Chicago.
19, Timberwolves.
Absolutely, and glue guys love to play defense, and then eventually, you know, you want to develop that consistent three. He's an athletic wing player. He can play multiple positions. He gives me shades of Iggy. A little bit of Iggy, Andre Iguodala, just on his athleticism, but also willingness to put the team first.
And when you have scorers like DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, you need guys that can get their offense without being ball dominant, but yet still be competitive defensively. He's going to bring that.
You mentioned Iggy. Iggy went to Arizona. This young man went to Arizona. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. He turns 20 next month here. And there's going to be a lot of storylines, of course, with free agency right around the corner, less than a couple of weeks away. Stephen A., we've got to talk about the big story that was reported earlier, especially here in Brooklyn, involving Kyrie Irving. And Woj reporting that potentially, if they cannot strike a deal on an extension, that he has given multiple teams that he wants to be going to potentially down the road for a long-term deal. One of those teams, well, it's the Lakers, a handful, the Heat, the Sixers, the Knicks as well.
Yeah, Knicks are not getting him. That's number one. Number two, the Lakers in all likelihood ain't getting them because unless you work out a solid trade deal, he'd have to accept $31 million less. And we know regardless of what he says, his money matters to him. What I will say is this. I sincerely hope the Brooklyn Nets call his bluff. This is a man that sat up there and said he's never leaving his brother, Kevin Durant. This is a man that missed more than half the season because of the New York City vaccine mandate. This is a man that's missed 123 games over 3 years, but still has the gall to be shocked when it's not a guaranteed $200+ million deal waiting for him. So what I say to the Brooklyn Nets is this. Kevin Durant is here. You have a player option at $36.9 million waiting for you. This is supposed to be your